Alright, so I didn't have a script for this, I'm just gonna fucking wing it, might as well. So, this is me getting a 20 bomb, first game on. I've already had 20 bombs on Rampart before, but this is first game on, so I just thought it was worth putting in. I'm playing with my mate, C-Man, and he's playing with his, and we're playing with this IRL chain. So the reason I'm voiceovering this is because we're in game chat, because chain's on Xbox and recording audio doesn't pick up while I'm in game chat for some reason. So there's literally no callouts or anything. So I'm just gonna like voice it over, you know, full send. I didn't get very good loot at the start here.
Nothing does me better than an LMG.
Now my aim isn't considerably good because this is my first game on, literally. You'll see I miss way too many shots than I should. It's just my positioning and all that I've found. And just luck with the lobby, that's why I got it. But 20 still 20, you know, worth uploading. It's content. I pick up the Sentinel here because I didn't know I was going to get a 20 at this point, of course. So I picked up the Sentinel because I found it was more fun to use than the repeater, more satisfying when you hit shots.
Enemy taken down.
Recharging my shields.
Making contact with enemy.
Charging my shields.
We should go here. New kill leader. Watch it.
Hostile close.
Patching myself up.
That path was one shot. I can't remember when he got one shot. I'm guessing one of my mates got it. That kid I just beamed with the L-Star, and it's the first squad wipe. So he's getting shot at, so I'm like, fuck, I need to get over there. I reload my Sentinel. That kid I kinda just shit on, but then also. And because he's only an oct, I'm scared there's gonna be a third party, so instead of going for the instant res and popping a bat, I'm just gonna amp up so that I can res, and then if I get pushed I can always pop up and just beam him. Now this is a different octane from a different team, so while I'm shooting this guy I'm just sitting here thinking there's gonna be a completely different team, but then, you know, he just dies, so. But I know there's at least 2 other people around because they're octane and they got knocked. The one I beamed the L-Star. Here I think I swapped to the 9, yeah, because it's more consistent than the L-Star. I used amp cover to defend me while I grabbed some more ammo, but I knew it was going to get broken anyway, so. I got a little aggro here, I really shouldn't have. Worked out in the end, but see I put myself in the middle of 2 people. If that octane was still just sitting there, that wouldn't have been a 20 bomb. This game wouldn't have been.
I downed an enemy.
See, shits on one. That's sitting up top, I remember the call out, he was like, I just shit on one up top or something like along those lines. So I'm like, alright, we'll try play this. This kid's sitting in the corner and I completely shit myself. I just fucking, I literally like, I wish game chat recorded because I like screamed. I'm not going to try to imitate the sound, or replicate the sound, it's a better word, but I screamed. Missed the shot. Shit on. I tried to go for a wall jump there, but it was kind of just like a wall hump instead. So like I just backed up because, yeah, I was kind of embarrassed. And then here I locked the door here and I'm just like to see, I'm like, oh yeah, we've won this fight. And he's like, yeah, we've won. Because he's seen me do this kind of stuff before. Every time I amp the door and put Sheila down, I've won the fight because they just can't do anything. Only way to counter that kind of shit is with a Horizon ult or with a fucked and an age. The chick I had a thermite, he could have done something. But he held the door, obviously he didn't know that you could shoot through doors. and sometimes you might see a little bit of lag in the footage more later on, and that's just because my PlayStation was overheating, because you know, it's a piece of shit.
Opening fire.
Swap to the wingman here, because I'm going for like, I'm thinking, oh, I could maybe get a high kill game, maybe like a 13-14. Shit on that guy up top, even though he was already cracked. Went to climb around the corner, but I kind of fucked it up because my movement's not that good, because this is literally my first game on.
Reloading. Last one in the squad. We clean
And
up
that was another duo wide.
Kill. Need to recharge my shields.
DSC goes to Riz chain. So, you know, he can actually be in the game because he's been dead for majority of the game. So people just keep like fighting us, so I can't do anything there.
Cover's getting backed up.
Taking out my amp cover just in case we get pushed again, and so it can't be used against us. And we do get pushed again.
Going to fade.
I am taking.
I kind of play this overly slow. I'm thinking that Crypto's gonna push through that door, but like you'll see, I'll go back in a second because I think I hear him. But it's just me being fucking careful.
Tossing up some amped cover.
I could have saved C from a lot of damage there, but my aim wasn't really all that warmed up. But then I shot on him, so it's fine.
Good work.
I could have easily one-clipped that caustic if I would have just had a little bit better aim. I hear a Horizon tech outside, so I'm like, oh yeah, this could be another whole 3 kills I could pick up here. At this point I'm like, oh guys, I could maybe get a 20 bomb, but like, I don't really need it, because when I get 20 bombs, because I've already got the badge, I'm like, oh, I'll just go for a high kill game. She's like kind of a bot, but I just whipped some of my shots, so. Yeah, normally I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna go for a high kill game, blah blah, don't feed me and all that. I'm like, feed me if I get kinda close. And then I get to like 15 kills with like a decent amount of people left, and then I ask for a feed.
Mix, check out this way.
Oh, another fight here, I'm aggroing it, because I'm like, oh yeah, maybe I could get like a 16-17 kill game. Because like, I honestly didn't think I was going to get a 20, because I'm at 12 to like, what, 11 players? So. I'd have to kill majority of the lobby at this point, so I'm like, oh, I'm just going to go for a high kill game. This Octane, I'm not proud of my aim. I'm not proud of my aim. Like, that was pathetic.
Enemy taken down. Reloading.
First game on, just remember that. I'm not always this bad, I promise. Then this Octane pushes me in at this point. Well, not Octane, Pathfinder. I shit on him, but I was shitting my pants while he was pushing me on the zipline while I was cracked.
Enemy down.
Charging my shields.
Chain tagged that caustic for like 1 bullet. See, it literally beamed him.
Contact with hostile. Reloading.
I'm trying to get a flank going. Aim again, not the best. So I was gonna punch him to death, but I just thought I'd reload. Get a bad headshot now.
You were hiding, you can come out now.
Nice kill. So what? Point jumping.
Charging my shields.
Yes, thank you. Exactly. Settled.
Charging my shields.
I don't know where this guy is at this point. I think he's in the vent, and then I get shot from up top. And I'm like, oh, he's up top. I think it's a full 3-stack up top. I'm just like, oh yeah, this could be 19 kills. At this point, I'm like, can you guys feed me? I'm really close to a 20. Of course, my damage to a 20 isn't the best right now. I told Chain to zip line up. Like, probably the most helpful thing he did all of that game. You'll see by the damage recap at the end. Kind of beam that raid. I'm like, oh fuck, she's gonna get away, but then I get the luckiest wingman shot on the way down. So, you know, that's fucking sick. So now I'm on 4 to 3 teams, including us. So that means there's a possible of 6 kills I could grab, which means that I had to kill everybody in the lobby except for 2 players. And yeah, this is the stuttering I was talking about. That's my PlayStation overheating. I can't do anything about this. It stops now, but yeah. At this point, we're just trying to rotate, try and find people. We're rotating estates because that's just another hot drop. We're expecting people to be over there, you know. I'm carrying a mobile respawn on me just in case I'm at like 19 and need to respawn farm like the last kill or like an extra kill. Just in case, you know.
All calm down a bit.
Care package being delivered.
At this point, we're kind of just sitting. We're like in the center of ring. Care package on us. We're just gonna wait for this. You know, nothing, no noise.
There's one.
Then that guy peeks over. I see he's only blue, so he must not have done the bit like that much this lobby. So his team's gonna have to knock the most. I completely beamed him on the zipline, but as you can hear, he just got completely fucked up by the other team after I shit on him.
Grenade, heads up. Took down an enemy. Replicator dropping like it's hot.
At this point I need 2 kills. I'm on a 3k, I need 2 kills. At this point I'm kind of stressed because this first game on, I'm like, no way I get a 21st game on. I was like, what the fuck. At this point we're trying to figure out how many people there are, and then we find that there's 2. So I push this Revenant solo, and this is the worst aim I've had. Like, look how sad this is. But I mean, whatever works I guess. I pop his totem, send him back, and then it takes me a while, but then I realize he's behind me, I don't know why. Guess I was half asleep or some
Enemy
shit.
taken down.
I knock him, just hoping he doesn't ever go with self-res. Chain and C are both like, bro, he's fucking won. Just like, finish him off, bro. This is your 20 bomb. So I shit on him. I'm like, oh, please Revenant, don't have a self-res. And that's how you get a 20 bomb. First game on, with terrible aim. G fucking G.
So what? Settle?
Yes, thank you. Exactly. Settle.
You are the Apex champion.